I love you and I love our good company. I hope by now, at the end of this first quarter, that you have experienced this good company, really felt it in your hearts, whether it be in the classroom, on the playing field, in the hallways, certainly at your lunch table, maybe your friend's house on the weekends. And I also hope that you have played a role in creating this good company just by the way you treat people, just by giving your very best each day. So please know how grateful I am for you. And when I say you, this includes students, but also faculty and staff and administrators and coaches. Good company doesn't happen by accident. You truly bring it alive. And there are people out there that are noticing. And I will get back to that in a second. But just because we are in good company, it doesn't mean that all things are going well, that all things are always joyful, that we are always relaxed, that we never mess up, that we're not sometimes anxious or sad or scared or angry. But hopefully in this good company, we feel a shared sense of celebration on our very best days and a sense of support on our worst days. We try as best as we can to see things with clear eyes and full hearts, even though that's pretty hard sometimes because of all the stuff that's going on around us. So what does this have to do with All Saints' Day? What I want to talk to you about just very, very briefly is the tension for me with All Saints' Day and All Souls' Day being right next to each other on the calendar. All Saints' Day, celebrating saints in heaven, maybe even on earth, as Father O'Hare said, but also All Souls' Day, a day where we commemorate the dead and we pray for them. These days back to back for me, I always thought was strange. Thinking about these great saints, feeling joyful, and then thinking about the people who have passed in our lives. I certainly think about my mom and my dad. In one sense, you put those days together, and what a range of emotions. Maybe we put those days together, and it is like an explosion of emotions that form this tapestry of experiences and memories. And isn't that St. Peter's Prep? Not perfect, but so much greatness. Lots of struggles, yet so extraordinary. And let me explain. For example, you have the Model UN team, right, led by Miss McElroy, winning 13 awards at the South Jersey Model UN Conference, the most ever, right? That's tremendous. And platform. So you have that great joy, and then there's the freshman still struggling to fit in, or maybe the senior who's battling depression. We have 16 seniors getting recognition in the National Merit Scholarship Competition, but then there are students trying their very best in school, but still not living up to the expectations of their parents, and sometimes it's tough to come home to that. I get it. Students recognize the wonder of God's love and the gift of friendship on a Kairos retreat, and then we think of the sadness of burying the parents of current teachers or the grandparents of current students. Right, soccer team cross country winning county championships and looking ahead with like such great confidence. And then my senior brothers, some losing sleep as they await college decisions, really trying to imagine the rest of your life. We have the Ebony Club celebrating 50 years as a club that has truly worked together, and the great culture in the Browning Center of students and staff working together. And then there's the prep athlete worried whether or not he's even going to make the team. And then finally, teachers and staff dressing up for Halloween with joy and childishness on the same day that they're stressed about grades getting posted or the November 1 college deadlines and recommendations. It is a tapestry of experiences and memories. As a prep family, we celebrate championships and college acceptances and friendships and doing our best, and I can't wait to do that all year with you. But we also ask for help when we struggle, pick each other up when we fall, we pray together and mourn together. Obviously, it's great to share our hearts when they are filled with so much joy and hope and confidence, but it's also great to be able to share those same hearts, when they're filled with sadness or anxiety and certainly uncertainty. But that's the power of good company. That's what we believe. But it's also pretty cool when we know that somebody from the outside believes it as well. Real quick one. As a Jesuit school, we are a part of the East Province, and that's a network that includes places like Georgetown Prep, Fordham Prep, Xavier, Fairfield Prep, and others. Last week, we welcomed a representative of the province, Father Mario Powell, for his annual visit. He spent the day touring the school and visiting with members of our community, students and adults alike. And his final evaluation was this. He said, "The school was on fire. The school was on fire with our Jesuit mission. It is a joyful place that adults and students alike truly love and take such great pride in. And it's great to see a guest, especially a Jesuit, especially one who spends a lot of time visiting Jesuit schools all over the East Coast. It's great to see him recognize our good company in action. And I'm so proud of us and of you for that. So give yourself a hand, please." Great job. Okay, so here we go. So as we look ahead for the rest of the year, let's do so with great confidence. Gentlemen, you got only one shot at this. You got only one shot. 1 year as a freshman, 1 year as a sophomore, 1 year as a junior, certainly 1 year as a senior. Don't leave anything in the tank. Everything we got, your best every day. So we can go confidently forward forever forward as Marauders, knowing that as a prep family, we celebrate, we mourn, we love, we struggle, we do that together, and knowing, my brothers, we will always win. We will always win. Not immediately, but eventually. We got this. I love you. Let's go prep. Thank you. Thanks so much. That's us, my brothers.